And we are back. Thank you, as always, for joining me. Today I am excited because I feel like this can actually do a lot of good. But today I want to talk about how to make fitness fun again. Do you remember when you would come home from school or you would go to family functions and they would always ask you what your favorite subject was? And like clockwork, like 99% of kids would always say recess, where we literally ran around and played. We were exercising, but they didn't call it that. They just called it recess. Maybe that's what we need to call exercise now. It's just recess. Because as soon as we hear the word exercise, you can see people's energy typically go down because how we think about it feels like a chore. We know it's good for us, so we should do it. We have to do it. We need to do it. Where's want? I want to do it. If someone said, "What was the best part of your day?" Are you going to say it was your workout? Probably not. Probably when you were done with your workout or when you were done with work, when you didn't have any more responsibilities. But when we were kids, it was recess. We just wanted to play. And that's the whole point. We've taken the play out of fitness. And it all comes down to how we think about it. We give it too much power. We think if we have the perfect workout, which if you didn't catch my Coffee with Laura last week, you should definitely go and watch that because perfect doesn't exist. It only screws us up. Anywho, if you think it has to be the perfect workout for you to get the results, that's just a lie. Being healthy is way more intricate than the perfect workout or the perfect nutrition. It is a complete body experience between your mind, your hormones, your stress, your sleep, your hydration. I mean, there's so many different components. It's impossible to think that if you would have pushed 10% harder at your workout, that would have been what made the entire difference. We say it has to be an hour and it has to look a certain way, and then we don't do it because we don't have the time. We set ourselves up to fail because we're trying to check a box. We're categorizing too specifically. We need to wiggle it out. We need to move. We need to have fun and play. One of my favorite movies is the movie Tag. I don't know if you've ever seen this, but ultimately, there's a group of guys, and this is based on a true story, who where every month for the month of May, or every year for the month of May, they play tag. And they've been doing it since they were kids. And it's how they include play and stay young, because their whole idea is when you stop playing, you grow old. We need to include play in fitness. Now, obviously, we can't roll around and do certain things like we used to because we're getting older and our bodies could get injured. So, definitely understand your movement patterns first. But even within the strategies or the exercises of fitness, like if you're not playing a game or playing a sport, which is obviously such a easy way to play and move your body, same goes for dance. I mean, dancers, swimmers, they're in phenomenal shape. Again, things that we used to just love doing as a kid that we just stopped doing because we started to judge ourselves or feel uncomfortable. I'm not even sure what it is, quite frankly. But movement is movement. What is exercise? Movement. What is fitness? Movement. It is just, say it with me now, movement. That's what matters, is moving your body. So dance if you enjoy dancing. And if you're embarrassed to dance, there's YouTube. Go on YouTube, find a great Zumba video, and dance your life away. If you like swimming, go swim. Doesn't have to be a specific stroke. Who says how long? Just go swim. If you can play a sport, play a sport. Those are the easy ways. What about the not as easy ways? Well, I have a few different options that I find very fun. And actually, I tried to make this as easy as thinking possible for you guys. And I created a whole freebie where you get a different workout every week for a month. So 4 different fun types of workouts that describe some of the things that I'm going to tell you right now. So my favorite 2 fun workouts, I will tell you what they are. The first, I call the carb workout. You can do this one of 2 different ways. The first way is you assign a specific exercise to each suit. So hearts would be squats, Diamonds would be push-ups, etc. And then you pick a card. Let's say it's the 2 of diamonds. You owe 2 push-ups. Or if you're in the more fit realm, just add a 0. You owe 20 push-ups. There you go. Personally, I like to do it the other way. I put it into a euchre deck, which is pretty much 9, 10, jack, queen, king, ace, and I leave the 2 jokers in there. Then I assign an exercise to the 9, 10, jack, queen, king, and ace. So you get 6 different exercises. Then I put a number of reps with each suit. So hearts is 5, diamonds is 10, spades is 15, clubs is 20. Let's say I pick a 9 of hearts and I assigned squats to 9s. I have 5 squats I have to do. Then let's say I pick a 9 of spades. Still squats, but it would be 15 squats. You might not think this sounds very fun, but it's wrong. Because here's what you don't see. Knowing what's coming gives our brain time to kind of feel anxious or irritated or expect it. When you don't know what's coming next, it kind of gives you more choice. Every single time I've done this, personally and with clients, the same thing happens. Time flies. By the time we're done with the session, I've actually had to cut the card workout short because we were having so much fun not knowing what was really going to be next. And don't worry, if you sign up for the freebie, you get a whole card workout done just for you that you can use whenever, forever. Why not? Second workout that I love, that I also find very fun. And for the record, I've had a lot of clients tell me when I say things are fun, they're not fun. I've yet to have someone tell me that the card workout wasn't fun. And that was from clients, so food for thought. Second workout is called the 3-2-1 workout. Pretty much it breaks down your workout into 10-minute increments, which feels way more doable than 60 minutes all at once, right? So you would do 10 minutes of moderate cardio, 10 minutes of strength training, 10 minutes of HIIT, 10 minutes of strength training, 10 minutes of moderate cardio, and then 10 minutes of core. Now, if you are on a 30-minute workout type format, cut that in half to 5. Or if you really need to be out the door in an hour, I personally do 8 minutes because transition time and stretching and whatnot. But you do moderate cardio, whatever that looks like to you. Then you typically pick about 2 exercises to do back to back. You can pick whatever 2 you want. Do however many reps, as many times as you can for 8 minutes, 10 minutes, 5 minutes, whatever space you're at. Then you go to a HIIT format. I personally like working on a timer of 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off, or 30 seconds on, 10 seconds off, something like that, because it gets my heart rate up. Then you go back to 2 new strength exercises, and then moderate cardio and core to end. Why is this one fun? First off, it is not only fun, it is highly effective. A lot of celebrities actually use this to really get themselves in shape. Henry Cavill, I don't know how to pronounce his last name, Superman. He used this type of format to get himself ripped for Superman. Anyhow, the reason that it's fun is it does what our brain's kind of already doing. It breaks down the workout. So we can do about 10 minutes of anything. And when you're only having to do something for 10 minutes, what happens in our brain, we get dopamine, which is our motivation, which is also the addiction drug. So literally we're building pleasure through our workout as we're doing it, because each 10-minute increment is an achievement, which releases dopamine, which makes it easier for us to keep going. So from a cognitive level, it might not sound as much fun to you, but from a hormonal brain science space, your brain really likes it. And that's just 2 of the 4 workouts. There are also way more ways to have fun with movement, like Twister. If anyone has ever gotten into an intense game of Twister, it can be very movement oriented. Go for a walk. Have a water gun fight. It is summer after all. But there are, my point being, seek play while moving and you'll want to do it. And if you're ever lost, what would the kid version of you do? Now, I know workouts are important, so I strongly encourage you to sign up for the freebies. Literally 100% free. You get 4 free workouts. and you get to have fun and play and try these. And if you don't believe me that they're fun, I encourage you to try them and tell me I'm wrong. Because if I'm wrong, I want to know. But being healthy and how movement fits into that isn't going anywhere. We're always going to need to move our body. Why do we have to suffer while we go through that? Why not find a way to actually bring joy to it? Right? So that is all I have for you today. I strongly encourage you to sign up for the freebie. I will put the link right below so you can have it nice and easy and say, yes, Laura, I want to do a bunch of fun fitness stuff. Otherwise, I appreciate you always as joining me, and I will see you next week.